Hey, everybody. It's time for another conversation here on Spiritual DAO's YouTube channel, which is the place where we call in people from all over the world. We talk to them about spirituality, mindfulness, meditation, getting to know yourself better. And these conversations with people who are really good at it, people who've explored a lot in their lives and now are helping others in doing so. Today, joining me is Inaya, who is joining us all the way from Moscow. And she's an artist, she's an art therapist, she's into yoga. There's many things that Lu does, and we'll try and learn about that today. But first of all, Lu, thank you so much for accepting this invitation and coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here with you.
Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How you got into art, and what started your journey?
Wow, it's a long story. I try to be short. Actually, yeah, now I'm in Moscow, but originally I'm from St. Petersburg. I was born in St. Petersburg. You know, it's a cultural capital of Russia. And my grandfather was a famous Russian artist. And that's why we lived in the apartment studio of the great Russian artist Kuinji. Maybe you know them, maybe not, but you can still find his paintings in the Russian museum. It's very beautiful. It's like magical. He's like I don't know, like he did colors like fluorescent without any technologies, you know, like from the trees, from the grass, from the, I don't know, from the nature. Yeah, so he's the great Russian artist, and we lived in this apartment and in the studio. So I, you know, like all this space was with atmosphere of art. So my artist way starts from my childhood, directly, like from 3 years maybe. Wow. When I remember me, how long I remember me, how long I remember myself, yeah. I remember that I always do something like painting, dancing, singing, creating something. So it's the long way. But after maybe when I was, you know, when I was teenager, I have a party a lot. I had a, like strong, very, you know, very hard parties, and I lose my way. I lose myself, and I start to asking me who I am, why I'm here, for what. I don't understand. I completely lost. So in this period, yoga came into my life, and 2006, it was my first journey to India. And I started to practice yoga and many different other practice. So my spiritual way started from my childhood, actually, with connection with nature and with spirits. But after I lose myself, and after I, you know, can come again to my path, and yoga helped me with this. Actually, I also art therapist as a and psychologist by profession, but it came to me not long time ago. I finished my study in university, and it's also about painting. But a few months ago, I finished my study as an art therapist. It's an international art therapist association, and I recognize that what I did before, like everything what I did before, it was art therapy. But I recognize it only after finish my studying. You know, sometimes we need to have some paper, I don't know, diploma or some gratitude to recognize that, oh my God, I know all this. And now now I believe in myself, and I can start to help people. I can start to make it as a profession. So now I can tell you that I'm an art therapist as a profession. And I help people to discover their potential and find purpose and live happy life, be free, and open some hidden space, and feel the life as a miracle.
I believe that art should be a part of everybody's life, even if you're an artist or not. Because it is one thing, like you said, you learned about the therapeutic aspects of art later, but when you went for art therapy, you realized that you already knew it, but you just did not know that this is therapy.
Yeah, because music and dancing and movement and mindfulness when you connect all this, it's already art therapy. Actually, the attention is the most powerful thing things thing, yeah, in our life. When we put our attention to somewhere, it's rise and it became the practice. When you drink water with attention, yeah, you do it as a practice. When you walk slowly, it's became practice if you do it with attention. When you dance and when you feel your breeze, when you feel your body, when you feel what's going on inside your emotional body, it's already art therapy. So yeah, it's amazing. Everyone in this planet can be the creator of the life, of the creator of reality, like what we do every day, but what we do every moment, we create our reality if we do it with attention. Yeah.
Right, right. And you do this thing called, you have this thing called Heart Mission. Um, and I'm really curious to know about it. What is Heart Mission and what do you do through it?
Yeah, it's our mission. Me and my husband, we create this YouTube channel, and now it's like not only YouTube channel, it's a community of people who follow the heart, and it's about way of the heart, yeah, like a path of the heart, and it's our mission. We do it just because we cannot do. We meet people, we find them as a very interesting person, and we ask them to be the hero of our movie. So they share with audience how to find yourself, how to follow your heart, how to connect head and heart, and just live simple life but be happy, or maybe live like gorgeous, like very colorful life and not burn out, So just listen the heart. How it seems very simple, but many people don't know how to do this, and our heroes just share the keys from these doors. Yeah, and for me, it's a mission. It's my like what I do because I cannot do, and it's social project. It's not commercial, and yeah, we always give, and we receive money from our audience, and all team works as a mission. Also for them, it's like I don't know the word, donation.
Tell me one thing. For somebody who has done so many things in her life, you have created so many different types of things. You've done so much of art. You're into yoga. You're um, kind of a multifaceted person. And many people in their life, in one lifetime, they don't get to do all these things. So if I have to ask you, for all our viewers, all the audience that we have, what, according to you, is the purpose of life, and how can one find it? You said follow your heart, but how to really do it? Could you give us some tips?
Yeah, okay. It's very easy, and at the same time, it's a very hard question, very difficult question, because many people want to find the purpose of the life. They try to find it, 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 but never find. Actually, because the process of finding is the life. It's the way, it's the path. And many people afraid that when they find their purpose, the life will finish first, or maybe when they find their purpose, oh my God, what to do with this? I don't know how to realize it. I don't know what to do with this purpose. I will have to do something with this. Start to, I don't know, maybe change my life or move to another country or change my family. I don't know what to do with this. So humans has a lot of fears about find a purpose and start to live with this. So that's why many people stop in the level of finding, always finding, maybe this, maybe that, or maybe oh my God, I'm so unhappy because I cannot find it. But actually, the answer that purpose is not exist. The purpose is just to live, and like the feel the life on the points of fingers, the feel the life and during your breathing, feel the life when you see the sun, and when you hear the laughing some of somebody, or when you feel feelings. It's also, it's life, it's real life. But when we a lot in the mind and we try to find something very special, we lose this moment of now. So it's very easy and it's very difficult, because to live in the moment of now, it's I think it's most difficult thing.
It is. I can tell you by personal experience, it's very tough to live in the now, in this moment, because we're mostly either thinking of the past or we're thinking of the future. Uh, what would you suggest one can do to try and live in the moment and try and live in the now?
Actually, the art therapy is a good key for people who want to find the purpose, yeah, who's still looking, who's still finding it. And it's the good key, because art therapy works with our unconsciousness directly, and we go through the mind. Like our mind is like security, very strong security. And but art therapy, it's very easy way to go through it, like a water goes through the stones, because it's like a play. It's you paint something, you moving, you hear the music, you do some collage or something with the colors, like a kid, you just start to play. And after that, the art therapist, like for example me, yeah, I start to asking the question of my client, and he look and he started to answer, and in one time he realized that he found the answer for his question through the answering, because it's like, oh, I see here this, and how it's connecting with this. Oh, wow, it's connecting like this. How can I put it into my life? Wow, like this. Okay. Yeah. And so, the process of thinking start after, but before we do the process, which not about thinking, it's about intuition. It's about like, let's flow some imagination or anything onto the paper or something. And it's very, very interesting, because in this moment, when you create something, you live in this moment. You cannot live in the past or the future. You just work with material, so you can touch, you can breathe, you can feel this moment, and you are in the moment, right? Directly.
Super. So there are two things that I now understand. One, when you're trying to create art, you are in that very moment. And generally what happens in our lives is we don't like to do a lot of experiments in our lives. We as humans like to live life in a single line. But when you want to create art, you want to experiment, you want to try out different colors, different things. You just want to do things that you've not done. You want to experiment, which is one thing that makes you feel free. And then you start discovering things, like you said, you start connecting dots, you start making, the ideas in your mind start popping up, and you realize, oh, wow, this is happening, and I'm getting these ideas. So I think a lot of it, all those answers and purpose that we're looking for and the meaning that we're searching for is inside of us. But art therapy becomes a medium to bring it out.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's art therapy is the key to connecting with the inner space, where you can find any answer for any question, because all answers inside of us. But we always need someone, who tell us, do this, do that, and you will happy, you will free, and you will find your purpose. But actually, we are so unique, all of us. Nobody is same, nobody the same, and we have unique way. And how can I advise to you something? It will not work for you. If it works for me, it will not work for you. So I never give advice. I just asking the questions.
Wow.
And people, and also actually, you tell that humans. I also human, maybe, I don't know, but humans, they have a lot of fear to go out of the borders, because the mind want to be in a comfortable, like in a comfortable space. And once we go out, it's very scared, because mind want to stable position. Ты закрой, пожалуйста, дверь. Спасибо. Хорошо. Так закрывай все равно. 1 second.
That's Lu's daughter. She's very cute, and she's just started going to school just one day ago.
Yes. Yeah. So the human beings very okay. We're afraid to go out of the borders, because our mind like to be in a comfortable position. But in this position, we cannot growing up. We cannot be the spiritual person. We will be just a normal person who have a work, who watching TV, I don't know, do daily rituals, but we are so big. We are like endless. We are endless, and we are all of us actually multi-potential persons with endless potential inside, and we have a lot of opportunities to discover it and be like brilliant with the many sides, and we can shine to this world, and we can inspire people to be also free and to shine like a sun for everyone.
There's a lot that we can do as human beings.
People, yeah, like wake up, people, wake up. Yeah.
And art can be, and art therapy can be the way to unlock the potential that we have as human beings. And if you're somebody who loves art and who would like to explore themselves through art therapy, we're probably going to have Lu again on the show and ask her a lot of questions. In the meantime, I'll request you, if you're watching this video, if you have any questions for her, you can leave in the comments, and we'll probably try and get them answered in the next session that we do with her. You can also check her out on social media. Lu Inaya is what you have to search for. It's spelled Lu Inaya, and you'll find a lot of work that she does, a lot of different types of things, and a lot of information about art therapy. Lu, before I let you go, is there anything that you want to say to someone who is just beginning their journey in the world of art or art therapy? Any message?
Mm-hmm. All of us, we can create our lives through the opening our potential and through the start, like making the small steps. Sometimes it's very scared, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but since you start to make very small, very little step, you will feel how your heart start opening and your eyes opening, and you start to see the world around you, and it will be inspired you to move more and more and more, and after you will feel a lot of freedom in your body, in your breath, in your mind, and you can move very comfortable in this new space for you. So it's you need just start from the small step, and if you think that, oh, I'm not creative person, I don't know, I'm a programmist, or I like politics or something like this. Actually, all what we do, like cooking, I don't know, speaking, everything what we do, it's the art, and you can do all things in your life through the art, through the imagination. You can connect with your imagination, and cooking not the simple food, but I don't know, create something special today. And I don't know, you can do it all day rituals with this imagination. You can do presents for your friends, not just a normal present from the shop. You can create something, and it will be so nice, because what we do with the hands, it's very warm. It's much more interesting, much more inspired for others than when you buy it somewhere. So I think it's all our life is about creation, because someone create us, and we can do this also. We can create our life.
Very well said. Very well said. art does not have to be putting some colors on a piece of canvas. It's not limited to that. Everything that we do in our lives could be art. It could be anything. Very well said. And I think this is the message that I'm taking with me, and I'm promising myself that everything that I will do it thinking that it is art, and I'll try and create the best art possible in everything that I do, even if it is cooking, even if it is just simply conversations with friends, anything at all. So thank you for that, Lou, and for making me realize that even I can be an artist, and all of our viewers, that anybody can be an artist and everything that they do can be art. We'll try and explore more about art therapy and about the work that you do in our future conversations. Thank you so much for joining us. I absolutely had a lot of fun and learned a lot of things.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.